Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4 with the Waking the Tiger DLC. My name is Sabouts, and I am joined by Commissar Roach.
Hello.
And I guess, yeah, just a lot of building up after that war with Poland.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the next big construction project, because we're about ready to get finished with our civilian factories.
Okay.
Will be a huge increase to our military infrastructure. So, dockyards and military factories.
Okay, that seems like a good idea. We'll
just start turning out those ships and the our arms and armor. Start building up for this inevitable war we're going to have with the Allied powers.
Yeah, exactly, because by the time we go through, we get the Central Powers, we start kind of allying with people, trying to get people to join the Central Powers. It's going to give us some time to build up, but we're going to want to really kind of focus our efforts on that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking as soon as the construction project currently up finishes, which will give us an extra 4 civilian factories, by the way, we'll, I think we'll do naval dockyards. I think is the first thing we should do.
Yeah.
Because a war with the Allies is a war on the sea. Ooh,
oh.
Kingdom of Romania cedes Bessarabia to the Soviet Union. Kingdom of Romania has been forced to give in to the ultimatum from the Soviet Union. The territories of Bessarabia have been passed to the Soviet control, and the Romanian state is left with its borders diminished. Remains to be seen how the Kingdom of Romania will avoid further losses.
Yikes.
That's actually really bad for them, because that's their that's their best defensive line. Was the edge of the territory with the Soviet Union they just lost. So like if you look at Bessarabia, which is right there. The state that's in.
Yeah.
If you click it, that'll show you what the state's border was.
Yeah, I see it.
You can see the river is on the Soviet side of that. The Soviet side of that river. What was the Romanian border? They could have hunkered down there with fortresses, and then have a second line of fortresses to the second river behind it. It makes it a meat grinder for anyone trying to take it.
But now it's now it's
Soviet, and they have that position now.
Yep.
They have the better position. Yep. Because let me tell you, Romania is the most defensible state on the map.
I can see that. A lot of really interesting rivers running through, a lot of mountains.
Yeah, major rivers on almost all major borders. Hills or mountains on almost every major rivers or every border, and the only place that doesn't have that is on the border with Hungary. And they start out with like 3 times the military strength as Hungary.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's actually very defensible. It'd be fun to play. You've done it. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. It is. It's fun, especially in multiplayer, because nobody expects little Romania to hold out, but it is a bitch to take on. You gotta. Like, if a player from Russia tries to take you and they don't have, like, naval superiority in the Black Sea to invade, like, around,
yeah,
they're just gonna, it's just walls of carnage.
Oh, that's awesome. How do you maintain naval superiority over Russia? Probably not too hard.
It's not too hard. They don't have a lot. Or you can also ally with the Turkish and the Greek, and their navies go in there, along with your navy.
Nice. So that would help a lot.
Yeah, because they don't have a large navy in the Black Sea. And I think Turkey starts out with a couple of heavy cruisers and some light cruisers with their destroyer escorts for their navy, so they've actually got a decent one. Looks like Hungary's finally starting to lose. Looks like Czechoslovakia's making an attack into their territory.
I know, I wish we could do so. I wish we could, like, can't do anything.
Can we send volunteers?
Would it help?
Could. Let's see here. We can send volunteers.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, we're definitely not for the Allies.
No, let's try and send volunteers to Hungary and see what happens.
The Pact of Rome is not interfering with us right now.
We can send 2. I'm thinking send it 2 from the Panzer Force.
Okay.
So I'll break up 2 divisions. I think one Panzer, one Panzer, one motorized. Have them send them over to the what's the word? the fight in Hungary. I mean, these are, crack German divisions. Send them over. All right, they'll be over there in a couple of days. They'll be over there on the 11th of May.
All right. I don't know how much that's going to help, but I think it's...
It's 2 armored divisions. Well, I mean, it's an armored division and a motorized division. It's got to be worth a lot down there.
Yeah, for what they're dealing with and what they have.
I mean, what does Czechoslovakia own? They have 44 to 75 divisions. They've only got about 163,000 troops in reserves at maximum.
And Hungary's got...
34 to 55 divisions, and they've got 18K in reserve.
Austria's holding out. And they're very small.
Yeah. We could send volunteers to Austria, too, so that we have 4 divisions down there.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely don't want Czechoslovakia to win.
Alright. Send another 2 divisions.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think we should be aiding in the Pact of Rome to win. I mean,
The Pact of Rome's war.
Yeah, because they're against the Allies, and we're definitely not for the Allies.
This will also increase their ability to, fight later. We'll have more, experienced divisions.
Yep, exactly. And it's gonna... I mean, if it's keeping France and everything tied up, we know that's good for us, so...
We'll send some volunteers. We can send 2 divisions.
That might actually really help Austria. They seem to be in a pretty good advantage.
Yep, they'll get there on May 17th.
And if Czechoslovakia is... it looks like they're doing most of their pushing against Hungary there. If Austria uses those forces...
Well, we control them. Even when they're under the command of other armies, we'll control them in that fight.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so we'll get some experience in as well. Us personally.
I like this.
Okay, so we have some spare civilian factories.
Okay.
So we agreed, first things first, naval dockyards.
Yes. Let's get some naval dockyards. Get that navy built up.
Okay. 9 naval dockyards in East Prussia.
Ooh, there we go. That's going to be great.
We're just going to fill out our coastline with mechs. So look at how many naval dockyards we got building now. That's going to every one of those will be one that's on a ship
that's
production.
Awesome. So we can actually really start tweaking our ship production. And right now we've got... Is there any ships that we're not building that we might want more of? Probably some more battleships, right?
Battleships, heavy cruisers definitely, because we don't have any production of heavy cruisers right now. Because we did the first 4 as a run.
Yep.
And we got that. We have 1 carrier left in our what's the word in our
that's gonna free up a lot of dockyards there.
We could put more onto the submarines, because you can make it so that it produces a submarine a month.
Wow.
Or more. So you can put out 1 a month. You can also do the same for destroyers.
That'd be crazy.
That would definitely give us a huge advantage in at least convoy raiding against the Allies.
Yeah, big time.
Maybe try starving out the UK. So maybe I'll do this. Yeah. Okay, with that many dockyards, we'd be making 1.09 a month.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
So once the carrier's done, we'll have that free up. And I think when the carrier's done, all the spare dockyards, we should put into something like a
battleship or heavy cruiser, you think?
Yeah, something like that. What we have? How many do we have? We have 2 battleships, 4 heavy cruisers. I'm thinking a couple more heavy cruisers.
Yeah.
Because that ratio is pretty bad.
Yeah, I agree.
We want some good coverage on those heavy cruisers. I mean, on those battleships, so we need more, intermediate capital ships to screen them. All right. Going to increase the speed to speed 2. And now we wait for our volunteer forces to get there. Looks like Hungary pushed back that push.
Yep, I'm proud of them.
They just got to get that little pocket reconnected to their territory.
And do them a lot of good. That would be the place to make a push, right up that tail there.
Austria's good too because there's a Barno, like just south of Barno, they have that territory that's over their original border. That's not defended now on the other side, on the Czechoslovakia side, so they can push across with that.
Oh, you can actually see that?
Cut off. Well, yeah. See, oh, I keep forgetting there's a ping. See that province right there?
Yeah.
Okay, you see the province just south of that?
Yep.
You see how the southern half of that province, just south of it, has a really dark black line?
Yep.
That's the original border.
Okay, okay.
So they pushed across the original border. The original border probably had what's the word? Fortresses on it.
Oh, okay.
So past that, it's probably undefended. So if they can get past it and push in, they can expand their outreach and maybe go cut across. And then, you know, essentially cut the supplies off for everybody to the east of it.
Okay. Ooh.
Which would definitely help Hungary.
Yep, I mean, we're both in agreement we'd like to see Czechoslovakia fall, so...
But yeah, that's an allied force in our back field.
Yeah.
That needs to be gone.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, to see them fall, I mean, then that's all that manpower that can now turn and go help Italy with France.
Yeah, and it can also, yeah, which would help us a lot. Okay, so the two forces have arrived.
And now we can actually see a lot more, too. That's cool.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Gonna deploy him. I'm gonna take command of the one in Hungary. You can take the one in Austria.
Okay, sounds good.
It's up to you. But I'm gonna take these ones here. I can already see some exploitative areas that we can take.
There they are.
They'll be getting there pretty soon. It does look like there's a couple of... yeah, this would also free up the Italian divisions that are employed here.
Yep. And I see that there is... Yeah, so, I mean, it would turn the whole war if we could get Czechoslovakia out of the way. That'd turn the whole war. I see they are at a stalemate over there now up against the Italian-French border, so that makes sense why we haven't seen any action there. There's just... Nobody's really doing anything.
Yeah. Okay, you got 1 day left for the Austrian volunteers to get there.
Awesome. And I see that Czechoslovakia's got a lot of forts.
Yeah, along their borders, yes.
All right.
That's why I pointed out that one that's free. You could, you see, you know, the one that they just took on the original border. If you push past that, there's no forts.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking, you think push into that airport there or push into the city?
Airport, because the city has forts.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see that. I see.
Anyways, the airport will allow you to not have to worry about the what's the word? Not have to. You'll decrease their ability to deploy airplanes, like in to fight. Oh, damn. Sorry, everyone listening. I know all the sniffles are annoying or sometimes disgusting, but I just can't help it.
Oh, we got.
I'm just going to keep going down this air doctrine
Yep.
tree.
Sounds good.
Because we still have the bonus to the research time.
If I can get Austria to push with me, maybe we can take this.
You're currently winning that fight. Well, it's on the fence.
Yeah, it's been back and forth. It's been back and forth.
I'm actually making some headway down here. Trying to take this border region.
That's a good idea.
Looks like the Italians are also making a good push as well.
They're actually going to cut that tail again. Is there a city in there?
Yeah. No, it doesn't look like it, but every one of these provinces in the tail has got a fort on it, which is why it's been so hard to take. So now we're fighting other people's wars. But we need to.
I know. Yeah, if we're going to make a difference. There we go. I don't think I had. Okay, I guess that attack didn't go very well.
No, you lost all your green bar, which is your morale. So you just kind of fought yourself until everybody gave up. Went back.
I'll let them sit and cool down.
Maybe wait until the southern attack goes well, because we just took a couple of territories on the border.
Yep, that's what I'll do.
So they'll probably redeploy. That, or you might be able to attack here once you go to full, because it looks like the Italians are making an attack into there, judging by that that question mark attack symbol. So I'm pretty sure the Italians are making the offensive.
Yep, I see the Italians. It looks like... Yep.
Italians and some Hungarians.
Yep, which is about time.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like I can almost push it again. They keep kind of making the attack and then jumping off of it. They're not really committing.
I think they're trying to just hold them down for right now.
We got to support the Finns, which is great.
Yeah, so now what do we want to do? We could do something on the left tree or the center trees, or we could do something more on our main tree.
Let's see. Well,
could get pride of modern Germany. Prepare for the next blockade. Central Powers.
Maybe we should actually go for Central Powers. Only 35 days. Grab it up so we can start kind of fostering relationships with people we want.
Pick that one up. 35 days is perfect. Oh, damn.
And yeah, you guys are making some great headway down there now.
I think it was that I think the Czechs overextended. They pushed down into Hungary until they couldn't anymore, and then everybody just counterattacked them.
Yeah,
pushed them back, and they ran ragged at that point.
Yep, and it was good timing for us to show up.
Yeah, with essentially at this point, what, 2 panzer divisions and 2 motorized divisions?
Yeah,
that's a good amount of firepower down here for a Balkan war.
Oh yeah. They don't have anything like that they're sporting that I see. A lot of artillery.
No, heck, some of the Hungary divisions are just artillery.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, they're just an artillery division just out here, like the Great War.
Yeah, I know. Like what the heck?
Like something from the Imperial Guard.
It's just straight up artillery.
The Death Corps of Krieg, 350th Artillery Brigade.
Oh my. Yeah, it's just a straight up load of artillery. What's the big artillery they use all the time?
You mean a Basilisk? Bombard.
Yeah, the Basilisk.
Basilisk. With an Earthshaker.
Yep, with an Earthshaker. I'm thinking I might push for these 2 divisions here.
In the south?
Yeah.
It could be. Looks like it might work.
Let me make a push, see how it goes. I see that they're
You're at least wearing them down. You're holding them down.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of pressure all around.
Yeah, then looking down. Oh, ooh, that's bad. I just looked at the boot of Italy.
They...
Looks like boot of Italy.
Oh.
Little red marks just hit the heel. They're getting slashed in their Achilles tendon.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Let's hope the Italians can fight them off.
Oh boy. Leave it up to the UK.
Make a naval... Oh, and there's a second naval invasion.
Oh boy. Might have been a little too late. If we could get
UK join the party.
if we could get Czechoslovakia under control, we really could turn it around.
We're making headway here in the Hungarian sector.
Yeah, we're just basically over here in Austria. I can see why there's a big stalemate going on here. Austria just doesn't have the forces to push. But I mean, we're keeping forces tied up, so
yeah, so that the Hungarians are making the push in the south. Close to cutting them off in the south here.
yeah,
One province out.
that'll help a lot. Oh boy, the UK's spreading.
It's only a matter of time before the Italians are able to redeploy troops to contain them. Who knows? Maybe we'll have another Gallipoli on our hands.
I mean, they're moving in. They're starting to get around them. Not down in the south part, though.
Them. Problem is that the Italians have no navy anymore, so they can't stop that.
Yeah, we kind of figured that was going to happen.
But yeah, they fought in the... I mean, it was basically just a knockdown, drag-out brawl in the Mediterranean for the first couple of months, and then that's when they lost their fleet. Was they just couldn't keep that going.
Yeah. I was so close to getting that tail cut.
I know, that's what I'm doing. That's what my efforts focused on right now. I'm trying to make them push into this area, trying to guide them in. The 1st Panzer Division and Jesus Christ, the 935th Infantry Motorized Division.
Nice. 900. Oh my goodness.
What is yours? Yours is the 3rd and 1st. So,
Wow, so yours is a little off, just a little bit.
just a little bit. Yeah, the Germans didn't actually name their divisions chronologically for a long time. They didn't do it. They didn't do it after a while. They stopped kind of doing that.
Yeah, just started whatever.
Yeah. All right, this is a successful attack on this one province here. But this would cut off the entire southern half of the Czech border.
That could turn the tide real quick. The tide's already turned, but that could really turn it.
Yeah, that could help them out. I mean, hell, we could send more divisions. We could send volunteers down to Italy and help fight against the British and the French.
It's not a bad idea. We really don't got anything else going on.
Okay, I'll pause it for a second so we can work this out.
And
split off another 2 divisions from the.
And I think we've got more tanks coming anyways for recruit.
Yeah, we got
3 more.
Three more already there. We got 10 more divisions of infantry being made as well. So once those guys move off to the other province, I'll separate them into their own division, or their own army, and send them as a volunteer army to Italy. Hopefully that will be enough. Oh, by the way, did you ever put a commander in command of your... Oh, that's probably one of the reasons why your troops are doing so well.
No, I haven't. Good point.
Yeah, you need a commander in there.
That's a great point. Who did you end up? You end up grabbing like a skill 3 or 2, or?
I just gotta pick somebody that had Panzer experience.
Okay. Let me see. Yep, I've got a 2 here. Panzer leader experience factor.
Taking George Hans Renard. You can take him, and I'll take Hoth. Herman Hoth.
Herman Hoth. Okay. Where's? Oh, George Hans. Yep, I see him. Yep, the armor officer.
Yeah, he's cautious, so his planning speed's down, but I mean, that's fine, and I'll take Hoth and send him to Italy to help with those landings. We cannot let the Allies have oh wow, we can actually have 4 sent to Italy, so I'm going to send 4 divisions down there.
Oh, let's do it.
So that'll be 2 Panzer divisions and 2 motorized divisions. That'll be a decent amount of firepower we'll send down there. That'll be enough to throw the Tommies back.
No, we're gonna ship them back to the UK. And Italy actually putting up a pretty good front down there now.
Yeah, we're just sending them down there to help.
Ooh, France is starting to push again.
All right. Is France starting? Yeah, they're starting to do some pushes, but that's because the Italians took pressure off their the French line to try and deal with the landings. Damn it! We weren't able to cut off the tail yet. Gonna rebuild my morale up and try to do another attack into it.
I can actually head to you.
Oh, you mean like a coordinated 4-division assault right on that one province?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
try and take it.
let's sever it and cut it off.
We'll have to be on separate armies. We won't be able to, we can't put them together because they're in different theaters.
Yeah, that's okay though.
But yeah.
Right, that should.
Yeah, bring them over here. That'd be
yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring them right over and we'll coordinate both hitting that same province there, because if we can sever that, that's the turning point right there. I think that'll at least help the Italian
alleviate pressure.
Yes, exactly.
To their allies, and it'll allow them to push back against the allies. Having a faction named the Allies is actually very confusing when you're dealing with like an alliance with like a faction with other allies that you're also dealing with at the same time.
I know. And it makes them sound like the good guys.
Yeah, and in our case, they're not.
No, in this historical setting, they are definitely the bad guys.
It also could be argued that the Allies did have some hand in starting World War II by the very harsh conditions of the Versailles Treaty.
Oh, yeah.
Which you could argue. I mean, it wasn't really Germany's. It wasn't really. It wasn't directly Germany's fault as it was anybody else's fault, because World War I just kind of happened.
Oh, that was like... Yeah, that was funny, because if you actually read a lot of the history on it, too, like a lot of the men on the front line didn't even really know why they were fighting in a war.
Yeah, it was like a treaty started another treaty, which triggered another treaty, and then everybody just started fighting each other. It's just like, well, okay, but... at that point...
Yeah, like what are we even fighting for? Why are we killing these people again? Why are they our enemy?
Okay, I'm already attacking into this.
All right, my motorized infantry is almost there.
No, it doesn't look like we're gonna break it, but there is one we couldn't break to the left.
Central powers and a research. You're not gonna break that just yet? Oh, you're thinking about breaking that one?
Yeah, the left one. Look at the morale's way low, and you can attack from that side with your motorized as well.
All right,
and
making him push now.
We're gonna try and crack those Hungarian and those Czech divisions there. That'll open us up into that plain behind these hills, and we can try and spread them out more.
Love it. And yeah, let's get a
Kampfgruppe. So we have a decision on this tech. There's a branch to this doctrine: desperate defense and modern blitzkrieg.
Oh. Wait, which one am we looking at?
I'm looking at the tech.
Oh, okay. I am looking at the right one. I don't know if I know the, I think... I don't know.
Which, by the way, I think Desperate Defense has the best icons for it.
Yeah.
especially the second one, non-discriminatory
description, recruitable population. Yeah, just go for it, buddy. Go for it.
A guy in a wheelchair with a Panzerfaust. Just
go for it. Just holding the line like a good guardsman would.
This is an either or, so I'm pretty sure we want to go with modern blitzkrieg.
I think so.
We're not in desperate defense right now.
Nah, we're feeling more offensive, right? So
Yeah, and this gives us fire brigades, backhand blow tactics, and a modern blitzkrieg, which gives us a plus 20% breakthrough for tanks, 0.2% recovery rate, and a plus 3 organization for tanks. Great.
Yeah, we want that.
Yeah, so fire brigades. I'd actually wonder where the modern U.S. military doctrine would fit on this tree, because technically they go into somewhat modern tactics in these, and I wonder which one is actually the United States where it's at. Isn't it probably be the superior firepower doctrine trees, and either the shock and our air-land battle would be where.
Makes sense, yeah. I mean, heavy, quick lightning assault too is pretty.
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah. Either way, we can choose our focus next episode. We are over time.
We are. So that'll be the big one. So we want to thank you guys for joining us. We hope that you've enjoyed it. We look forward to seeing you in the next one.